here's how not to get hotel upgrades. Hi hotel, I'm here to check in. Any chance you can upgrade me? No, you have no status. Rude. Here's how you can get hotel upgrades. Hi hotel, here to check in. Any chance you can upgrade me? Oh, Mr. John, with your status, absolutely we can get you upgraded. Pause. That's my cousin. I know for a fact he's never stayed here. How is it that he has status and he's getting an upgrade? Well, that's because I follow John's finance tips. But more importantly, I have the best no annual fee credit card for rent as well as travel, the Bilt MasterCard. And how does that have anything to do with your hotel status and upgrade? Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. For those of you new joining, my name's John of John's Finance Tips. And in today's video, you are getting the breakdown of arguably one of the best hacks I have ever seen for free hotel status. The craziest part is the fact that you don't have to leave your chair. All you need is the best no annual fee credit card for rent as well as travel, the Bilt MasterCard. And more specifically, the hotel status you will earn is from Hyatt. The video is gonna break down in two sections. The first section, I'm gonna talk about this promotion and how exactly you can take advantage of it, all from the comfort of your room. And the second portion is gonna be a breakdown of the Bilt MasterCard, going over an overview of sign-up bonus, earnings, benefits, of course, my verdict. I wanna make the best use of your time, and I know not everyone wants to sit down and listen to me babble for 10+ minutes. So here's the TLDR. If you want hotel status from Hyatt, arguably one of the most valuable hotel chains still left and one of the harder ones to earn status traditionally, jump on this card offer, which ends on April 1st. If you pay rent, jump on the Bilt card. If you want a premium, no annual fee travel card, jump on the Bilt card. For everyone else though, pop a squat and we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it. So, the promotion. Here's how it's gonna work. You can enroll on your Bilt app from now until April 1st for the Hyatt status match. The status match is gonna automatically give you Explorist status from April 17th to July 16th. The Explorist status level is the second highest that Hyatt offers. Traditionally, if you were to do it the old boring way, you would have to spend 30 nights staying at Hyatt in 1 year to earn it. But with this promotion, you just get it automatically. But here's where it gets kicked up a notch. If during the trial period from April 17th to July 16th, you just spend 10 nights at a Hyatt, you will get Explorist status locked in until February 2025. That's nearly 2 years of Explorist status. And as we can see on the chart here, Explorist status is what starts qualifying you for upgrades. Now, all that being said, this is pretty amazing. You get Explorist for free. If you stay 10 nights, you get it for almost 2 years, but it gets even better. You can get Hyatt's top tier status, which is called Globalist. And if we look on this chart, Globalists can get suite upgrades, they get access to the club lounges where there's free food and free booze if you just spend 20 nights within that trial period. And I know a lot of you are thinking this, 20 nights, that's so much money. You're right, paying cash for 20 nights at a Hyatt property could be a lot of money. Or you could book nights using points for 20 nights and you will get Hyatt's top tier globalist status. And guess what? There are categories that start at 3,500 points a night times 20, that's 70,000 points. For 70,000 Hyatt points, you can get Hyatt's top tier globalist for almost 2 years. Folks, this is kind of unheard of, especially for someone who is not already in the Hyatt program to have this type of offer available. I would 1,000 out of 10 figure out a way to jump on this. Now, one way, obviously, if you have earned Bilt points, you can transfer them to Hyatt or Chase Sapphire, Reserve, or Preferred. 70,000 points, transfer it to Hyatt, book for the 20 nights within the trial period, Globalist locked in for 2 years, bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. You're welcome. I'd also argue Globalist with Hyatt actually gets you stuff. I stayed at the Secrets Moche all-inclusive resort down in Playa del Carmen. Instead of paying $1,000 a night, I booked on points, and then I got upgraded as being a Globalist to one of the oceanfront villas. It was absolutely incredible. And oh, did I mention that this is all-inclusive? So the resort, food, booze, entertainment, everything wrapped in at 25,000 points per night. I don't know how else to recommend it other than you need to jump on this status match. If nothing else, get the free Explorist, get some upgrades, but if you really want to maximize the value, figure out a way to get 70,000 Hyatt points and transfer them over, ideally from Chase, book, boom, Globalist, 2 years. So as a recap, the offer enrollment period is now until April 1st. And then the period in which you need to actually make the stay is during the trial period, which is gonna run from April 17th to July 16th. If anyone has any questions, drop them down below. Now onto the overview of the no annual fee Bilt MasterCard. This card is literally one of the coolest products that I've seen launched in my 10 years talking about credit cards in the credit card space. So this card right now comes with a sign-up bonus that hasn't quite materialized, which is a bit of a shame, but it more than makes up for it on some of the benefits, one of which that we mentioned earlier is this Hyatt status match promotion. So we're gonna give them a pass for that. From an earnings perspective, the Bilt MasterCard will earn 3 points for every single dollar you spend on dining, 2 points for every single dollar you spend on travel, and 1 point for every single dollar you spend on rent. Yes, folks, your largest monthly expense. The thing that you're probably spending 20, 30, unfortunately, maybe 40 or 50% of your monthly income to, you can earn points for using the no annual fee Bilt MasterCard. And the card, of course, earns 1 point for spent everywhere else. The benefits of the card, like we mentioned earlier, is rent, but it does it in a way that is just so consumer-centric and consumer-friendly. It's hard for me to convey what exactly it means. So let me try. Let's say you get the Bilt MasterCard and you have some big purchases coming up and you put a lot of big purchases on the card and you're close to your credit limit, but of course you need to pay for rent and rent is gonna put you over your credit limit. Are you gonna get denied? No. As long as you go ahead and hook up your checking account to Bilt, they will see, okay, John, let's say, has a $10,000 credit limit. He spent $7,000 of his credit limit buying stuff, and rent might be another $4,000. Well, in that instance, they would actually go ahead and pull money directly from my checking account, apply it to the rent payment, and still give me the points so that I don't A, hit the limit, and also I don't wreck my utilization. Although I kind of have wrecked my utilization if my spend is that high. That's insane, folks. Not to mention, if your landlord only takes a check or Venmo or PayPal, Bilt will cut them a check on your behalf. They literally say, okay, we're just gonna send this guy a check, and they still give you the points. It's like they want you to take the free points to redeem for travel. It's absolutely insane. And the other thing I talk about all the time is building a good credit score can save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in the long term, especially when it comes to interest rates, especially where interest rates are today. With Bilt, if you enroll in their Bilt rent reporting, they will literally take your on-time rent payments, go to the credit bureaus and say, hey, look, John's responsible. He's making his payments on time. And that can actually improve your credit score. Like, you're already gonna do this thing, which is pay for rent. And Bilt's like, yeah, for doing that, we're gonna tell the credit bureaus how good of a job you're doing. And because the credit bureaus have that information, they go, oh, great. And they're gonna give you a slight boost to the credit score. That's insane. Now, if you were to do that traditionally, you might have to go find one of these services and pay money for it. But Bilt just automatically reports that on your behalf, as long as you enroll for free. Come on, folks. This card is truly chef's kisses. With all that being said, what about these Bilt points? We're earning these Bilt points, that's cool, but what is it actually worth? Well, Bilt points are kind of a currency. The same way that Chase, American Express, Capital One, Citi, they all have currencies. Bilt points are a currency and they can be transferred to partners such as Hyatt that we mentioned earlier, for places like an all-inclusive state in Mexico for pretty much free. Or you can transfer to American Airlines, which is one of my favorite ways to redeem my flight partners because I get to fly in the front of the cabin in a lie flat bed, business class, instead of paying $8 grand out of pocket, 70, 80,000 American Airlines miles. And guess what? Nobody transfers to American Airlines. Literally nobody. That's insane. Of course, if American Airlines is not your partner of choice, you have United, you have Air Canada, you have Turkish Airways, you have Emirates. I mean, it's so insane the number of partners Bilt has locked in to be able to derive value from their points. And let's say all of that is just whoosh, and you know what? Just go ahead and book your travel on the Bilt portal, which is powered, I believe, through Expedia. You get a 25% bonus on your points. So if you had $100 worth of points, it would be worth $125. Running through all of this, you probably are thinking, does this cost anything? What's the catch? There has to be something. There is no catch, folks. There is no annual fee. This card is 100% free. It's free to get, free to use, free to get a status match with Hyatt. This is such a no-brainer card for 99% of folks who are renting and currently not earning points for rent. This card is also a no-brainer card if you are gonna have a Hyatt stay upcoming in that trial period and you want free status. And this is a no-brainer card if you intend to stay at Hyatt over the next 2 years and you want status and you're able to stay maybe 10 or 20 nights in a period from April 17th to July 16th. That's it. So folks, if you want to support the channel anyway, feel free to check out my affiliate link down below. But of course, if you have questions on how exactly this promotion works, comment down below. But really, I want you to take home from this is this type of status match for Hyatt is very hard to come by if you are not already in the Hyatt program. This Globalist status for 20 nights, that's unheard of for people who have never been in the program before. So absolutely jump on this 10 out of 10. Best luck, and I'll catch you all soon. Peace.